It's Week 8 of the National Football League. And we'll get a look here at Caleb Williams. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Broncos and the Raiders. All that and more coming up next.
Opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome, everyone, to Allegiant Stadium. Thanks for joining us, football fans. I'm Kate Scott, joined in the booth by my partner, Brock Hewitt. And this week, Brock, got one group coming in off a win, another off that well-earned bye. Should make for a really energetic game. I'm wondering if you think one has the advantage over the other.
Well, I'd like to know how every single body feels down there, but we don't. My guess is they're all hurting a little bit because one...
Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And leading them out is one of the league's longest tenured quarterbacks.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I don't know, Kate. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
Throwing now on first down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he stopped after running it up across the 45 to the 46. Broncos bringing out an extra DB. Third down coming up. He'll look to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. Second down now, 7 to go.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Back to throw. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. His drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Quick slant complete. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
It's a design boot. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about.
Ineligible receiver downfield.
He was downfield in a hurry, hoping to help with the play, but that effort cost some points as the penalty wipes out that touchdown. They motion a receiver left. They'll run here following the penalty. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. So now, here's 3rd and goal.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll throw it. And he's in. Touchdown! The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. Now they'll try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They give it to him again. And this is a nice gain that stopped at the 47. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense.
Zone infraction, defense.
So keep that 2nd and short play in your back pocket. So the penalty goes ahead and gives them the first. Running it after the penalty. And they're going to bring him down after a good gain to the 40. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Back to the well again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now ahead of 3rd down, we get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. The Raiders and their running back about to get back to work. And midway through the season, you can see he's pacing the NFL running backs and receiving touchdowns. A real versatile player for them on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Throwing the out route complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. They're set up at the 35 now.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now a give on the counter. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Tight end going in motion here. They'll throw on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 46. Finds him over the middle. He loses the football. And the offense recovers. They can still advance it. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
He's brought down at the 30 line.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Another carry for him. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Setting up a throw. He has the first over the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Dropping back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he gets this forward to the 19. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 19-yard line.
From the 19. Hauled in left side. And this one does not go far. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
A gain of 2 on the play. brings up 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Complete to number 7. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Has it on the slant. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. We're back and excited to start this second quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points. Throwing from the gun here. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders pull out in front further, 13-zip. That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Denver offense taking the field for their second drive. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Connecting on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Complete to the rookie out of Auburn. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Williams to throw on first. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Here's the handoff. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Williams from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Raiders headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They have played lights out on offense. Scored their first 2 times out, Bronk. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
He'll throw it. He's got a man left. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for Raiders first. They'll try and throw it here. Looking right, and he finds him. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At their 49-yard line.
Back to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's a Vegas first down. Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there.
Encroaching defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still first down.
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Play action on 1st down. He put some juice on it deep. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Denver set to take the field on offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. 1st down throw by Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Looking to his fullback now. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And it's a nickel look by the Raiders. 3rd down coming up. To throw, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. His first punt went 50. This is away and looks even better. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. So no return on that punt. And it'll be Raider football. The Raiders are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Option give here. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's brought down after a short gain. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Completed over the middle. And they take him down right along the 30. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Back to throw now. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Raiders first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
First down from the red zone. Catch made over the middle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. They'll throw it again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with a quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
That's caught for the first. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Scores, touchdown Las Vegas. The Raiders boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Kicking team out to try the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders push their lead to 18. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Broncos get the football. Not a lot of time left in the half. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off the deficit before halftime. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams has him on the quick hitter. Good little rip there, looks like about 6. And like his dad before him, Jeremiah Trotter Jr. on the tackle. 2nd and 4. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. Well, last play didn't work out too well. Looks like they're going ground game now. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. On now comes their punter. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The home teams back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And up a very comfortable 3 scores. Really no need to try and get anything here before the half. They go play action on first. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. To the air now on 1st and 10. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll run here from the gun. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. We're at halftime here in Vegas. The Raiders defending their building thus far. as we'll kick you over now to Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman. Coach, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll get started out at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Jaden Daniels, a touchdown pass in the victory. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And things didn't work out so well as they fall to the visiting New England Patriots. Drake May, excellent in the victory, as it's one that pushes his guys 2 games above 500. Lastly, let's get you way up to Seattle. See what's happening with the Seahawks. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. 2 touchdown passes there for Brock Purdy.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Returning it from the 4. This return makes it up to the 25. The Denver offense now with the football first to begin quarter number 3. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Finds him over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third and a lone yard coming up. To throw is Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. He gets 6 on that play. And the Broncos will have a first down. Williams to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. First down, Broncos.
The running back gets it on the draw. And they're going to bring him down after a good gain to the 40. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up second and 3.
The gain of 7 brings up second and 3 at the 40-yard line.
Here's a give up the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First down, Williams. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Smith able to put it through. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Return starts at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The home team's ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
They'll send their tight end right. Running for the marker on 2nd. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Back-to-back carries here. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
All set up now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Short pass brought in. And he will take this in. Touchdown! The Raiders push their lead further to start the half. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders grow the lead now to 22 points. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Broncos running their offense out once again. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
They give it to him again. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down. Now Williams. That one's complete over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Williams from the gun. Finds a man right side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 45 on second down. Hits him on the in route. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. Here's a handoff up the gut. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Back to the well again. And they bring him down around the 34. He's got 5, and now it's going to be third down and 3. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They'll come up first and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. Completed here to Komet. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5. Blown back gets the handoff. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. It's a gain of 5, and he's just short, so that's third and less than a yard. Here's Williams. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
So they'll be set up with a first and goal when we come back. It's Broncos football as we enter the fourth of what's been a largely one-sided game. Going jumbo set on this first and goal. To throw, Williams. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
He's throwing for it! And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit. They get the 2 out of it, partner. Nicely done, but into double coverage. Felt like they kind of got away with one there.
That is a quarterback's best friend. I can't tell you how many times your players, your teammates, your offensive skill guys around you come back to huddle. Just say, give me a chance. Please, just give me a chance. Throw it up. I'll make you look good. And he did right there.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
They'll throw on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
A big loss on the play brings up second down.
Simple dive up the middle. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Looking to the air here. Escapes the pocket. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Broncos get set to take over. They'll run here on first down. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 29. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
3rd and long for him here. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Complete out to the right side. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field. Working from the gun, Williams. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to get this down to the 36. They'll come up 1st and 10. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. 2nd and 3 now. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they needed more than one defender there. Powerful runner, stop for just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Williams set to pass. Can't get it to him, incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Williams will look to throw. Look, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from. Smith able to put it through. And that'll get him back to 11.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
Returning it from the 4. Tries spinning away, and he lost the football! And they dodge a turnover there on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Finds him over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 36-yard
Some movement there before the snap. Right side of the line. This is going to back them up.
False start. Offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. 2nd and 6 now. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Pass play coming here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
I'm just looking at this hourglass of sand, Kate, and realizing there's not much time left for this team. But the only chance they had was to create a sack right there. Give a little momentum to their offense, who now has no margin for error. You got to go score.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. 1st down throw by Williams. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 43. Catch made over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here.
False start. Offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds the in route complete. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 39. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Williams from the gun. And the Raiders get there and take him down. Offense up to the line fast. Desperation time here on 4th. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Alone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders nearing their 6th win this season. And the Broncos are in the nickel for this 3rd down. Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. So quickly, the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Denver ready for another offensive possession. 1st down, Williams. Has it downfield, working the left. All the way, touchdown Denver! The Broncos now within 1 score in the 4th. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that...
And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Well, the comeback is proceeding according to plan, Brock. That conversion trims this to a field goal game. Now, get that ball back, baby. Get it back.
And you know that special teams coach is down there telling his guys that. Don't come back to these sidelines. Don't come off this field unless you go get me the ball to give this offense yet another opportunity.
1st and 10 from the 41. Now give left side. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
And that run very short, only getting to the 27. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.